Hello, and thank you for listening to my presentation. I did my presentation on Our Town, a journey through Grover's Corner. This is an exploration of life, marriage, and the precious moments we often take for granted. The plot of the story and what was essential. It was in chronological order. The plot unfolds in a deliberate chronological order, mirroring the natural progression of human existence. We begin in the first act with the rhythms of everyday life and then transitioning into the union of marriage and then finally concluding into the inevitability of death. The main characters in this play is George and Emily. Their story begins as teenagers blossoming into a couple, eventually into marriage, and then starting a family. This relatable journey takes a tragic turn with the death of Emily during childbirth, which shifts our perspective on the life they had built together. The relatability, these characters appear remarkably realistic and relatable. The events of Grover's Corners are known to occur in any hometown. While tragedy hugely affects their lives, the play occurs or offers a unique perspective that helps us connect to our own communities. The theme of the play is the deeper message of this play is that the people realize that all moments we spend in this life are precious. It takes time to understand not to take them for granted. The play helps us relate to hardships and journeys we face in both good times and bad times, emphasizing the weight of the precious moment. The next section we're going to talk about is language, the scenes of confusion, and the social norms. I found that the time that was confusing for me was when Emily revisited a day in her own life after passing, and she had encountered a police officer and realized that he was also dead. But for some reason, she couldn't place where she had seen him because he wasn't where she was in the graveyard. So this brought to my attention this question: is he just in another section or is he in a different place of his eternal walk? The reality of social labels, it showed a lot of things that happen in our social lives today, how people are categorized by their social status, or if they have some type of addiction or some type of a chain that binds them, these things and how they are handled. Once that when our life is over and we're put into the grave, it no longer holds any weight or matters. The power of imagination, the design, and the spectacle. The interesting part that they used in this play was the lack of props. They were acting out as if they had those props, but they were not using them. So we were able to bring in the color of the plates, the color of the horse, the color of the moon, and the flowers that they had in the garden and the beans and all those things. So it pulls us further into the play with these ideas. It also used the world of sound because just like the young man delivering the newspapers, where the paper would land, you would hear that sound. It also gave us the sound of the horse that wasn't actually there. Him galloping down the road, the lawnmower going, and integrating all of our senses by engaging both sight and hearing. The folly-like sounds pull us deeper into the reality of the scene without physical objects. The reflection of this is I was emotionally moved. We haven't encountered death yet because we're still alive, but we have had to say goodbye to someone we loved. And so the play resonates because it mirrors the inevitable goodbyes we all face. It serves as a reminder that our presence here is temporary. We're just a vapor in the wind, and we are only here for a small part of time. This play offers essential lessons on taking advantage of every moment of our lives. Thank you so much for listening, and you guys have a wonderful rest of the term.